Hey, it's Ed with a special edition, Ed Talks. This is so awesome. I can't believe it's finally coming up. But there's going to be the first time ever Healthcare Connect Bermuda. And no one better than the architects themselves to tell us all about it. Gina Benjamin and Keltie Jamieson. Gina, why don't you introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are? And then we'll move to Keltie.
Hi, my name is Gina Benjamin. I'm the VP of Digital Health for Bermuda Hospital Board.
I'm Keltie Jamieson. I'm the Chief Information Officer for Bermuda Hospital Board.
And that's so cool. Like, how do you get a job like this? Like, Gina, how long have you been at Bermuda Hospital Board? And then Keltie, same question.
So I've only been at Bermuda Hospital Board for about 8 years. Before that, I was heavily into telecommunications. After about 20 years, I said I needed a different challenge and I changed sectors completely. So thrusted into a new sector and been loving it ever since.
Awesome. What about you, Keltie?
So I've been in Bermuda for about 3 years, almost to the day, actually. 3 years. I came 2 months before our medical record go live. So feet to the fire, into the deep end of the pool, swam through that. I'm originally from Canada, from Nova Scotia. My background is implementation of clinical systems. So I've been having a great time here in Bermuda. I don't miss the snow. I sort of believe that maybe snow is actually not fun. And as Canadians, we convince ourselves that maybe it's okay.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And yeah, and Bermuda is amazing. I have never been, but I know a lot about it and I've looked up a lot of information about it. It looks like one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen, and obviously why you are both there. So tell us about the conference. Like, how did this concept come up and what it's going to be like? Gina, why don't we start with you?
So the brainchild behind the conference was one night in Vegas with some fellow CIO Connect alumni. That's how all good stories start, right? It was one night in Vegas with some fellow CIO Connect alumni. We started a program with HIMSS around 2023. And this was a program that was designed for healthcare IT leaders or people that were aspiring to be healthcare leaders. And we went through a 9-month process. And during that time, we really got to know each other. We did a good amount of networking and we got a good understanding in regards to healthcare IT leadership. And we've created a good bond. So we have chats with each other. And this was around how do we put people together, like-minded people together to talk about things that's affecting both us, whether we are in Bermuda, whether we are in the US, whether we are in Canada, whether we're in Switzerland, on some of the similar issues. So as healthcare leaders, we are busy. I mean, if we can play off each other's strengths, let's take advantage of it. So this was a real driver behind us wanting to put together the Healthcare CIO Connect in Bermuda for October 2025.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Keltie, you've been a great advocate of this. Tell us more.
So I believe firmly in having a phone a friend network. I don't know what I would do without mine. And I think any opportunity that we have to grow that network is a benefit to everyone. One of the things Bermuda has as a disadvantage is there's no other hospitals on this island. So we have to make intentional decisions to build our phone a friend network. And that was one of the things that drew me to this, was that we could start to not only bring people to Bermuda and see what we are and how we do things, but have exposure to even some of our teams in getting to understand how important it is to build that network of your colleagues across the country and across the world.
Yeah, no, that's well said. And the network is everything. And it's always great, Keltie, to your point, to learn from others in other countries. And Gina, from your experience, other industries as well. And it's a great networking opportunity. It's a great content. I've seen some of the early drafts of what's being planned. It's October 6th through 9th in Bermuda. We'll put a link for registration type information in the show notes. Is there anything else, Gina or Keltie, you want to share about what people can expect in terms of like what's going to happen October 6th through 9th?
Yeah, so as a native Bermudian, we wanted to I wanted to make sure that we had the theme across the board. So the theme is ways of innovation, transforming healthcare from its core. I mean, each one of the days have a different wave. So day one, we'll talk about the raves, or the disruptive rave, that's riding the rave. Day two, we talk about securing the rave. And day three, it's around the leadership raves. We wanted to tie in the beauty of Bermuda as well as the theme of the overall conference.
I love that. It's a beautiful. I have all sorts of vivid imagery going on in my mind right now. Kelty, anything else that you think people would want to know about what to expect during the
We
wave?
also wanted to build in time for networking. There's going to be lots of people here that don't necessarily know each other from other places. So, how do we build in that space? So, we do have a welcome cocktail reception on the Monday, as well as a fortified fireside fish sandwich on the Wednesday. If you've never looked up what a Bermudian fish sandwich is, it's a local delicacy, and I think it's going to be great. We're going to have a bonfire on the beach, just have a real Bermudian style experience.
Wow. This is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to participating myself, meeting everyone, and hanging out with the two of you. And thank you for doing this because, to the point that's already been made, it's so important we're not alone. And sometimes we can feel alone. And by making these connections, spending time together, breaking bread or eating fish together can really make a heck of a difference in our lives and in what we do in service to our patients and clinicians. So thank you so much. I'll see you there.